Good afternoon and welcome to the 2023 MICCA Choral Festival. Over 300 instrumental groups and choirs are participating at 9 different sites over the course of this weekend. The MICCA Festivals provide an opportunity for our students to be evaluated by highly qualified adjudicators. Participation in the festival also affords young musicians and their directors the opportunity to observe a variety of performances by other ensembles from around the state. While the groups are performing on stage, there will be 3 adjudicators in the back of the room evaluating the ensemble's performances. These adjudicators will be offering comments via digital recordings. Please be advised that this talking is an integral part of the festival and normal. Please do not approach an adjudicator for any reason during the festival. At the conclusion of an ensemble's performance, a clinic will be offered in the band room located down the hallway to the left of the auditorium. The public is invited to that clinic to watch an adjudicator work with the group. As a courtesy to our performers, flash photography is prohibited. Please silence all cell phones and refrain from leaving or making any sounds during the performance. Now, joining us on stage is the King Philip Middle School Chorus under the direction of Ryan DeWolf. Their selections will be Sing Out a Joyful Song by Mary Lynn Lightfoot, Sing to Me by Andrea Ramsey, and Shine on Me by Rollo Dillon. Please join me in welcoming the King Philip Middle School Chorus.
Sing out a joyful song. so glad you stopped right there. Okay, I have to tell you, I'm baffled that you seem so nonchalant about being so good. You're just so good. The tone is excellent. Now, why were you just stopped at that subito piano part, the canticum section right there? I feel like when you lessen that dynamic, you don't really lessen the energy. It still feels energized. Your tone is vibrant and beautiful, just like it is at the beginning. But it feels to me like you back off on the energy just a little bit. I wonder what would happen if we speak that with the consonants as if they are hot. The same way you would think about it as if you touched a hot stove top. And it was like, will you speak that for me and like overdo it like a stage kind of speaking, like you were trying to get a stage whisper out so that the audience can understand it? Will you speak that for me right there on that section? T-N. Do that again, but with even more energy, like it comes right here from your gut, like somebody's going up and punching you in the stomach. Don't worry, I won't really punch. Maybe not today, I don't know you will. 2, T, 4. Did you hear how it was louder than all of your? That sort of stage whisper, really loud. 2, T, N. Yes, and the secret is not so much even in speaking, it's when you're not. It's where you're breathing there. 2, T, 4. Do you feel it? There's a little difference there when you're breathing. It needs to be that sort of punch in the gut. Does that make sense? Good, do it again. 2, T, 4. Good, will you sing it? Let's give them the pitches. Have you come back to do it? Yeah, now you really think they're pitches, right? 2, T, N. Now, you guys, do you remember what you were doing when you were speaking it? Really giving some space in those rests? You have to do it when you're singing it too, though. It feels like you're just kind of pausing a little bit rather than actively breathing in those rests. And it's almost like you're hyperventilating, right? If you go that extreme, then you can back off from it. That gives you the sense. Kind of go to the extreme to get the sensation. Will you do that for me one time? 2, T, N. Yes! If your eyebrows are involved, you've got it. Do you hear the difference in the intensity of that? Now, make sure it's still soft. Yes, now we started from the beginning, and when you get there, commit to remembering it. Yeah? Are you doing it? All right, conductor's like, oh!
You want to take a where they start?
Yeah, right where they start singing. Top, that's for the sing out a joyful song, sing and shout out a joyful new song. Sing out a joyful song, sing and shout out a joyful new song. To work on, where's the rest? Can we go to the repeat of that, page 9? Do you guys know where we're talking about that, where you have the sing out a joyful song?
Towards the end, right? Getting like after the, yeah.
And just go to from there to the end. You have it coming back with that same material, right? Can we remember that and transfer knowledge? Great. Sing out a joyful song, sing and shout out a joyful new song. Sing out a joyful song, sing and shout out a joyful new song. Got that. Just moved it right over. Yes? We just rehearsed that, but you put it in a whole new section. Let's start there, last page, where you have that canticum novum section again, and go all the way to the end. Now, a very interesting thing happens on those last 2 bars. You have that new, you have it sort of a wedding of material. You have the sing out a joyful song text, but it has the same idea rhythmically as the Cantico Novo. Will you play the last 2 bars for us, just the S1 part, please? So you still get that breath. You have to commit to it before you can come in on the sing out a joyful song. Will you speak that for me? 2, T, and sing out a joyful. But you got to commit to that breath right on the downbeat. 2, 3, and
sing out a joyful song.
I can tell it's going to be different when you breathe. Your eyebrows go up, the breath happens. This time when you do this, eyebrows up and do like a tiny little plie. I saw you doing that to stay loose on stage, which I love loose. Do that right here in context. 2, T, and yeah, sing out a joyful, just speaking it. 2, ready, and
sing out a joyful song.
Good. This time I want you to do that. I want you to keep your air going, just like this. Use your hands all the way on that last note. Let's start back though at the Cantico Novo section. We're going to build all the way to that.
Top of page.
Yeah, top of page 63. With your conductor. 1, 2.
Cantico Novo, Novo, Novo. Cantico Novo, Novo, Novo. Sing out a joyful song.
Wow. Really go for that top note.
That was nice.
You know you do it, right? Of course you get, no, 5. That's going to be the 5. That was it. That sound just went, that time it rang out. It was fabulous. Did you feel a little different? It's a nodding head. It's nodding heads in middle school. I'll take it. Great. Have a seat. I want to look just for a second at this beautiful. I want to do all 3 pieces instead of the thing I play. They maybe go back and do other things. I'm going to make you stand right back up. I want to watch one thing. Look, there's red. Can they start for us? Is it an okay spot at bar 16? Sing no more of sorrow and grief.
Oh, absolutely. That's
That's
perfect.
a good section for us. Let's start right there. I want to listen to one particular thing and then we'll get into it.
Sing no more of sorrow and gloom. Sing no more of the world's noise and strife. Sing to the beauty and brightness of life. Sing to
Stopping right there. That's a little section right there. Those triplets sing to the beauty and brightness of life. Your air is working so beautifully for you there, that crescendo. You know the section, right? It's well rehearsed. You're like, yeah, we know, I know Mr. Goldsmith's do that. I can tell, it's really well rehearsed. Can you think less about the air and the crescendo, even though I know that's really well rehearsed and probably is in contact with everything he's ever taught you? Just do it for a second. And then you'd be like, she's stupid. Don't do that later. And think more about using the consonants to make it happen. Sing to the back to the hot consonant thing for a second. Sing to the beauty and brightness of life and make it a right there. Think of it like, have you ever seen a clothesline, like old-fashioned, like Little House on the Prairie? Yeah, I mean, some of you still have. And you know how you hang clothes up there with little clothespins? Your consonants are like little clothespins just clipped on that line. Sing to the beauty and brightness of life. That's where you're writing. Start right on that. 21. It starts off.
Sing to the beauty and brightness of life.
What you go for with that is not have it feel like no, but just like it's this one. All right, like it arrives, and those consonants are just going, like they're just barely in the way. Does that make sense? It's so beautiful and so clean and so crisp, but because you're working at it, it feels right now like it's a little bit laborious, a little labored, right? Rather than this sweep of air and just these little consonants. Just clip right on there. It's a bit of a different thing, only just a visualization of the way you do it, right? Okay, let's give it one more shot. And then
Sing to the beauty and brightness of life.
Of mine and not like we really got here, but man, it was the hard way and I fell across the fence. Right? Like there's some ease to that. My friends, if I just sang the way you did on stage, I would go out of here with my head held high. Beautiful work today, congratulations. And you should know that anytime anything like this happens, of course you did hard work, but you have wonderful supportive parents, teachers, school, probably a whole community that's really, really supportive of the arts and very proud of you, as am I. Kudos. Thanks for letting me hang out. This was the most fun I've had in about 2 weeks.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, man, really nice work.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.